a secret hidden message for everybody who's like in ads right now, but wait a minute, nobody's in ads right now. It's like it's doing that thing where it's doing that thing where, hold on. I think my stream is being listened to in the other room, and it's like throwing me off so hard that it's like, I'm sorry. Good. Okay. All right. Cool. Like my The problem is that this is a very, very quiet room that has been, you know, audio isolated in various types of ways, and so like it just, you know, there is no other sound that can possibly get here. Maybe the answer is more doors in the way, but yeah, no, that's the situation that we find ourselves in. However, there is an ad. I will say, this was not merely a, you know, not have Windows 11 be like so broken that like OBS like okay, literally last stream OBS crashed 4 times in the middle of the stream, right? Like, and it turned out that it was like a whole bunch of system, like the Windows like installation had just corrupted itself so hard that like yeah, it's like everything was just grinding to a fucking halt. Yeah. That was what's going on. That was the situation, and you know, I've had some amount of concerning like stuff going on, but hopefully it's fine. We hope against hope. I was getting nervous, and then I decided like to, you know, I was getting nervous, and then I went on Reddit, because of course when you're deeply anxious you want to go on Reddit, and then Reddit gave me the weird perfect pull recommendation, like a thread from like 13 hours ago, where somebody was like, you know, if you take more than 5 minutes to like get ready for stream, you're not going to start. And then like, you know, and I figured like, actually, one of the best substitutes for getting anxious is to get mad. My hardware is great. My hardware is like perfectly, like, you know, it's good hardware, especially like, you know, even for its day. Like, it was really good hardware for its day, but it's like it stood the test of time. Also, it's super expensive, right? Like, but yeah, no, I read Reddit. Hi D. And then I like go down, I scroll like halfway down, and the person who posted the thread, like, this is some good advice, right? It's like, you know, just try to set everything up in a way that, like, you know, make things simple so that, like, you know, you don't need to take more than 5 minutes to get ready. And I scroll down, and it's like, and I see this like wall of text by this person. It's like, oh, I've been streaming for 10 years, and like Windows is a piece of shit, and OBS is a piece of shit, and also OBS is actually like the best, you know, software we have. It's also a piece of shit, like, you know, and all this, like, everything breaks, StreamerBot, like, you know, all the WebSockets, you know, there's not a, you know, something will randomly update and all your audio sources will be gone, and then so half your stuff is gonna be gone, and like, and then this is gonna, it's like constantly, right? Why does Twitch think you need an injury lawyer? The question is not whether they're planning something, it's whether I'm planning something. For my next stream, for my very next stream, we will see. I just realized I don't know if my, okay, actually, there's a way I can figure out. Am I just throwing to, yeah, no, I'm fine. All right, we're good. We're good. For my next stream, I'm breaking all of your femurs. It's you. It is you. It was I. Look, this is called brand synergy, right? If they're gonna advertise injury lawyers on my stream, I might as well make it worth their while. It's like, you know, it's like, have you Have you been in a stream with a mantis shrimp today? Like, you know, call 1555 SHRIMP. Injured? Good. Stay that way. Anyway, yeah. There's now no longer any reason for me to not be before you. Hello. All right. So I did as much like kind of. I tried to make sure that in, you know, when I left to get milk, I actually brought something back from the getting milk. So so yeah, I mean, like, maybe I would be a mantis shrimp VTuber. Is that audible? Is that audible? Maybe would there be a mantis shrimp VTuber? Was that heard? Did that come across? No, not audible. See, exactly. You grab something, everything fucking breaks. Everything just breaks. I don't even know what the fuck source would that even be? Audio capture? Oh, okay. True. That's also true. Okay. Yeah. So I guess every audio source imaginable is broken. Here. Let me see if I can try that again. There are a couple ways you can do this. Okay, maybe what it is it's this, but like I don't know. Maybe I would be a mantis shrimp VTuber. All right, so let's say out of theoretically, I play that sound again. Maybe I would be a mantis shrimp VTuber. Is that sound alert also broken? Is that sound alert broken? Am I broken? Are you broken? 55 streams. How? Wow. I'm broken. Water sploosh worked. Okay. Maybe I would be a mantis shrimp VTuber. All right. How do we do this? Maybe.
Darkness.
Darkness? Darkness working?
Darkness. Darkness.
Darkness seems working, right? All right. Darkness is audible. All right. Well, how about
Mantis shrimp VTuber is light.
If darkness is audible, then who's flying the plane? Okay. Mouse is quiet. Why is mouse so quiet? Who shut up Iron? Who would do this? What monster would do this? What monster would attack Iron?
VTuber.
Did that play? Okay, is this some sick joke? That worked? Okay. All right. Bear is driving. Bear is driving the plane? Okay. But what about this? Oh, no. Wait. No, I can't. I was trying to, okay. All right. Sniped. I was sniped. You sniped me. I've been sniped. All right. But what about this? I'm gonna let the implication sink in. Yeah, that's right. Finally it returns. It returns once more. And actually now, this is actually a setup where I can just do literally whenever. I can literally be playing like Subnautica or whatever, and then just like suddenly like yeah, I'm all powerful now. Also the setup is actually so much better. I can literally control shit with MIDI if I want. Yeah. Na, na. Play me a song. I'm the piano shrimp. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Oh boy. Why is it so... It seems quieter than it should be, but maybe that's just like... There's a weird hissing noise going on. And it's quieter than it should be. Basically, if I make it any louder, then it just ends up being, what is it? Hissing? Where's the hissing? How do I unhiss? I don't have any filters on this thing, so. I do have a ground loop isolator that is coming tomorrow, right? So, you know, the piano's here. If I have it be to, you know what? I might just flip the. Okay, I'm gonna make a change. I'm gonna swap out some stuff. Maybe just audio. The way that I'm doing my audio should be kind of the opposite. Excuse me. Ba-da-ding. Thanks. Wait. There's no hissing noise. What? Where's my hiss? Hold on. No? No hissing noise? I feel like that's still pretty quiet, right? Like, compared to... certainly compared to my voice, but I think... this is still not ideal. Like, okay, so if I try to cross over too far, then I actually hit the, You never heard a hissing noise, ever? I don't know what made the hissing noise go away. This is like a huge problem before, and I don't think I have anything, Which one's To the Moon? I feel like, okay, I don't have a lot of, like, piano songs, like, kind of memorized in the traditional sense. I am gonna be learning them a little bit more now that we got this kind of thing going on, right? Like, this setup, I'm gonna be just practicing in my desk a bit, like, you know. Like, I can do basically, like, you know. To the Moon? Which game is it from? I'm very rusty too, right? Like, so it's been a while. It's been a while since I've had a good, like, kind of real... You distracted it? What if, shit, Giorno's theme, like... It's Giorno's theme, right? I mean, I don't know if you've seen the... Okay, does this actually work? Hold on. Okay, well, moment of truth if this button works. Like, I don't know if you've seen the button. Ah, I mean, talk about Giorno's theme. Oh man, we do the stuff here. We make the things in the stuff. But yeah. Wait. Oh, hold on. If you think wait, let me see. Okay, what's the weirdest face I can make? Oh wait, hold on. I'm right over here now. Oh boy, yep. The freaking smug mantis shrimp dio is like it's the best. I do like it. I didn't even. I can say that 'cause I didn't make it. I'm like you know, friends just like slap Dio's face on my yeah, no, I just teleport. It's like this is my stand. Honestly, I should just like, you know, I should just have a stand. Hold on. I can have a stand. That's fine. Let's see. I want to get a. You know, I have a. Wait, really? Hold on. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh no. Wait, what? No, wait a minute. I literally just have a stand. Hold on. Where? Yeah, I mean, literally. Who would be my stand? But yeah, yeah. No, I'm like, you guys are my stand. This is my stand. I never realized that this was like my stand. But yeah, no, I've had it. I've had a stand the entire time. The bow, yeah. No, I mean, everything can be changed, of course, right? Like, well, I mean, if I can, everything can be changed if I have enough rupees, and also if I find the button that lets me actually change the thing. I think it's this, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Hold on. Let me do that. Let me fuse with the Ultra Beast. Okay. Let me be the Ultra Beast. Here, I'm gonna turn this off. Take this. Okay. Hold on. Configure item expressions. No. Hold on. I can set the color tint. I can. Let's see. Okay, what's nil Legos like? Kind of like that, right? And then, like, kind of blue, right? That's how we are, right? And then whole volume, okay. Hold on. And then I gotta do this, right? So many buttons. Talk about not having a... Wait. That correct? Yeah, okay. I guess it's not transparent enough. Okay. How doth make transparent? Can you make things transparent? I think you can make things transparent. Semi-translucent? Okay. All right. How? Can you tint things? Yeah, you can tint things clear. Hold on. Actually. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Dumping the... I just need to make the perfect... I need to make the perfect Ultra Beast for my perfect world! Okay. Alright, let's make the perfect Ultra Beast for my perfect world. Alright. Okay. I guess the way to do it is to... I suppose... Yeah, that's it. Make things way more translucent. But also, I guess, more saturatedly... Okay. Here you go. See, that kind of looks translucent, though. Maybe... here, right? No, that's a shine. Hold on. So, different things are, you know, making these adjustments is something. Let's see. More blue? Yeah, I think maybe like this. Ah. Okay, now this works. If Markiplier was yours, smash. Smash. All right. This is kind of the nil Lego thing, right? There we go. Now I just need high heels and to be able to stomp in that like particular way at the beginning of the battle, and then we're good. I don't know. I just need to. We're. I guess we do Pokemon. All right, we're doing it. We're doing the we're Lucamine. Wait, hold on. Do I need to be blonde? Do I need to blonde myself to be Lucamine? I mean, I'm not even playing it right now. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. All right. Whoa. Whoa. That's kind of going wild. What part of me is this being pinned to anyway? Hold on, my face. I want to be on my... Oh yeah, that's right. The center for these is like very weird and off, right? Yeah. Okay, but question, what did she breathe? Like, is this some sort of like Matrix style like umbilical cord thing where it's like the new Lego was the one that was breathing, and then like she got all of the oxygen from the jellyfish that had absorbed? Is that what happened? Is that what happened in that game? People, I don't know, like that. I feel like they had so much potential to go somewhere with that. They could have. I was disappointed you didn't get to fight her. I wanted to fight liquid oxygen. It would be very funny if it was like all liquid oxygen and she was just high the entire... Well, honestly, that's not wrong. Excuse me. Oh boy. Yeah, no, we're doing this now. Also, you know, I was trying singing a little bit earlier, but then I realized that I had too many onion rings. But you know, I think everything will be tried. Let's see, where can I find that? Where's the here, let me do it. All right. No, but I have discovered the one weird trick for like singing good or whatever, right? And it's just you know, add a little bit of reverb,
Darkness.
right? And darkness, yeah.
Darkness. Darkness.
Darkness.
Singing and darkness, I guess, yeah.
Mantis shrimp VTuber. It's light.
You know. Just do lots of oohs, and you could put on some reverb, and then like it's like ooh. Ooh. Oh no, if this was a theremin, it would be ooh. Is there not reverb? Wait, has there not been reverb this entire time? What? What? Oh, wait, hold on. That's very funny. How about now? Oh. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. No. How about ba 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 ba. Make sure the water. Ba da da ba da ba da ba 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 whip. What use is the reverb if it doesn't actually put reverb on the reverb? I assume that well, we'll see. Am I appropriately verbed? Theoretically, hold on. What is this anyway? Am I still raw? I assume I'm still raw. I was like, hey, I can hide all of my vocal imperfections by like doing reverb, and then there's actually no reverb. Just one verb, just a single verb. All right. Well, this can be fixed. Hold on. I can fix her. Hold on. Hello. How many verbs? Fixed. Fixed. See, now my throat is all like... Now I didn't have proper, the many verbs. Every single verb! Unfortunately, you know what, actually? Oh, I didn't realize. I guess that works. I guess I can just put a reverb button on that way. Okay, I did not realize how that was supposed to work in the end, but, I guess like the... Huh, okay. All right. No, that's fair. I thought that worked in a very different way than it actually does, and this is actually great because this means I can like put on I can put on a karaoke button. I'm here to make an announcement. I'm making a statement at town hall. Yeah. No, I mean that's not wrong, right? Look, I am, you know, if there's anything I've learned over the past like couple of weeks, it's that I'm not the craziest, like I would not be anywhere near the level of like, you know, what has been heard at town hall. Like is like this is anyway, I'm gonna go whoop, back to a non-reverbed sensibility. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Great. Awesome. We freaking did it. I became, you know, I have the... That's still pretty quiet, right? Yeah, I mean, my voice is really loud on this thing. Wait. Okay, I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Is it oh man, hold on. Why is that so quiet? I am very curious about whether the thing that I'm getting from it is like a kind of like 50% just the right side of the piano thing, or whether this is just like the way that it works. By the way, we got MIDI coming in here, and I figured out exactly how to pipe it in. So like, really, all of my powers are now unlocked, right? I was kept from doing this for 2 weeks, but now I am all powerful. So, you know, I've achieved ultimate power when it comes to doing anything that I'd like to do in this here, you know, digital domain or whatever. And then just in time for the last, it's not even my final form. No, we got 3D like coming quite far along now. So like, you know, you get used to it, or not get used to it. Excuse me. Get ready for it. Don't get used to this. Get used to the new reality that you have not in fact experienced yet and that you're not in. It shall be here. And also like maybe one day I can do literally anything except play the normal stuff that people do, like, post on different different places, or, make clips, or literally any of the normal stuff, right? Like not be too freaked out to type in Discord. All right. This is the thing, right? Like I know I have been kind of like, gone completely like incognito on every single form of social media. Hi Kairu. You put in the rest to be able to toggle all the shaders off so I look at mainframe character. What? Oh, the reboot style VTuber thing? Yeah. I was talking about that at Oshia. Whoa, hold on. I mean, okay, let's be real. Did I put the request in? No, because 3D is not locked down in the way that, like, 3D is not a weird closed ecosystem in the way that Live 2D is, right? Like, Live 2D is a bunch of, like, C like pointers at each other in like the most unbelievably like convoluted data format imaginable, so that they've like created a format where somehow like, you're either like giving your person like the most obfuscated pile of like weird nonsense that is like actually legitimately hard to like reverse engineer, or you're giving them your like completely raw project file with all the weird variable names that you had and everything, right? It's like there's no in between. There's like either full send it, like, here is my like deepest process, and like here's like all of the random stuff that I did, and like here you can find out exactly what my deepest secrets are, or you can be like no, you got nothing. You got a weird you got a weird black box that spits out an anime character, and that's it. And 3D models, it's like, okay, well, you can actually do stuff with them. So like I can turn the shaders off if I want. I can just make little edits, that's all. Like, I can, if I need to, I want to just look like, reboot binome number whatever 6-7 is in binary. Hold on, wait, it's just like 1000 1-1, I guess? I don't know. Hold on. 1-1. 1. Okay. 1. Oh no, it's the millennial zoomer thing. 1 1 0 0 0 0 right now. 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1. It reboot if it came out in 2026. 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 1 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1. You just get a binom like at the club and like, you know, just at the microphone. It's like 1 0 0 0 0 1 1. Oh yeah. I mean, the flushing honestly is not a Live 2D exclusive, right? Like flushing is something I can do here. I haven't done it. Wait. Why can't I flush myself? Wait. I should have been able to flush myself the entire time. What gives? I don't understand. Porque lo nos flush. I mean, I even have a bunch of like weird Live 2D powers that like I can use for good or evil, like the secret tabs. Flush myself now. Fine. Do I have this, and B, like, do I have the stuff that like caused the flushing to occur? There's no way I still have this, do I? I don't know. Also, the other thing that is, yeah, and this is less like, I guess, interesting in some flush shrimp. I mean, like, it exists, right? It's a shader in OBS. It's not even a. It's here. It exists. I need to dig it out of a like a profile that is not here. Yeah, so I don't think this is doable, unfortunately, without like actually legitimately like restarting the stream. But I had forgotten this was a thing. I had forgotten that we had this in the first place, and it turns out apparently we have this in the first place. We have the flush is still here, the manga is still, all of the stuff is still nothing. I've done no spring cleaning whatsoever. Actually, here he's go screaming and shit, going on strike until I'm able to flush myself again. Like, they long for the flush. Oh no, God, why? They long for the flush. They long for all the stuff to come back. They long for the bitter pill of nostalgia. The manga filter, yeah. Man, the manga filter. Okay, let's be here. The manga filter, basically, back when it was like, you know, just doing shaders or whatever. Like, you can do that manga filter so much more easily on VTube Studio. In fact, I can just like freaking do it right now, right? Actually, okay, hold on. What? Okay, if we do the manga filter right now, let's the prophesied return of tail. Okay, look, I don't have a tail in the new model. Don't get their hopes up. Don't get their hopes up. I'm gonna have to commission a whole ass like retractable tail that the bronze filter that may not use. Yeah, no, everything. Everything exists still. It's just it's buried deep within. Okay, we're bringing the old stream nostalgia. Commission a whole ass. That is right. I will have a whole ass. The retractable tail. Retractable tail. It's you. You're the one with the retractable tail. I realized that one of my filters, by the way, when I went to like profile, like when my OBS was completely shitting the bed like last week. Retackable. Yeah, you tack the tail on the Eeyore. It's like, and then oh no, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. Like, you know, and then you tack the tail on, and it's like, ouch, and then I'd do it, right? Hey, I can say that it's what, Winnie the Pooh's public domain. Actually, is it your public domain? We gotta have all of our stuff be public domain. Man, okay, so basically everything let's see, hold on. I'm gonna... Did that work? That did not work. What? Or maybe if this stuff would actually work with everyone. Okay, there we go. All right, it's a little brighter. Actually, honestly, this kind of looks... This is actually a better, like, Neo Lego, like, look. TBH. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's say we get all the manga fine. You get an ouch if there's a retractable tail. Depends how fast you go, right? If I speed up the redeem, that will make it more ouch, I think. But no, I think you can just make yourself into manga like now. It would be funny if you turn the FPS down, so it's just like a bunch of like Yonkoma panels and yeah, I mean we just have all this stuff. Wait, OBS is VTube Studio has all these like different settings now. It says like you can play sound effects now, and you can do. They've just built in a whole bunch of stuff directly into VTube Studio that like just. I don't... Do people use these? How often do people use these? I guess sound triggers and everything. Yeah, they just put everything into OBS. I guess you can turn your neck and it'll go... Whoop. Wild. Okay. All right. Wait. What was it? I see. I guess this is a thing, you know? Live TV parameter values. Speed multiplier. Huh. 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 Okay. This is a whole ass thing. Wait, this is a whole ass thing. There's a whole ass system. They made a whole ass thing for like all of the... Okay, all right. I know what I'm fucking around with I know what I'm fucking around with tomorrow, I guess, is just like all of this kind of stuff. It's like if you have a... Now if you're like a cat girl that has a bell, then the bell can ring by like going left and right and then going ding, 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 ding. It's like literally unlimited bell works, right? It's like you just... Everything for the VTuber cat girls. That's all that... The cat girls get everything. What do we get? Underwater. Customize scene lighting for our meshes. So that I know. Layer groups. I guess a layer group. What do layer groups do? Oh, interesting. All right. Highlight color. Add. Okay. All right. This is how one... You can select various parts of yourself and do the... All right. I see. Okay. Makes sense. Yeah, okay. Well, they put in 10 million things while I wasn't looking. I put in so many things while I wasn't looking into just the base stuff of it. Yeah, no, you yeah, horrible squelch noises, and you can go move back and forth. They've made all VTubers too powerful, and then a lot of the VTubers don't actually like. I think a lot of people don't know this stuff is. I didn't know this was here, and I'm the one who's supposed to know that this stuff is here. So so yeah, I guess unlimited shrimp works indeed. I just see when the API makes changes, and then, huh? All right. Well, it turns out quietly as like the sort of like public perception of VTubing, I guess, is like turned to like, oh yeah, these people had various drama. Like these sort of like actually like doing it art side of VTubing like has become this sort of like bizarre wonderland of like actually everything is possible now, and they can do all sorts of like crazy shit like live with your model without even having to touch a line of code. And huh, okay, all right. Well, you know, that is actually kind of depressing if you think about it. It's like we can do so much. Like everything is doable now. We've got such incredible like potential for like amazing art, and the like just you're literally the sky's the limit. Like all the creativity has been like you know put out there as accessible as it could possibly be. It's like models, like you can like throw new models at things for like you have $100 for like some of those new like amazing customizable models, and you can do whatever you want. And then it's like, oh yeah, no VTubering, it's just like all these people like getting into drama. And it's like, nah. I like YouTubers. I don't know what to. I just like the thing that we do. Just let me be anime person and do weird anime things. Anyway, I was like going to the whole idea of this. The whole idea of this was to be like, okay, well, what if manga? By the way, I've not set a master switch for like turning off all of the different redeems while we are doing this. So I implore, you know, I actually don't know whether this makes it a higher probability that somebody does this or a lower probability that somebody does this, but I just like if you can just like not touch the redeems that make weird things happen, you know, for a little bit, including like hydrate and stuff like that. It's like, just tell me to hydrate in chat, it's fine. All right, so like what's the right, it's like a not line scanner, it's not no, it's edge detection outline, right? Yeah, like this is literally what I've been able to do in VTube Studio. I mean, it's still, that's a little too bright. Hold on. I feel like that's pretty close. Can I get like some grain or something like that? No, this is a pretty world of horror already. White balance temperature. There you go. This is like literally 2 filters. Is there like, oh, this is blurring the overlay, right? Oh, hold on. Background color darken. Ah, okay. I see. Background color darkened, but model color is not darkened. And then guess it's like no blurring of the background. Maybe, oh no, maybe, well, okay, if you blur the background, then it makes the colors actually come back a little bit. Here. I don't want actual backlight, right? Like, also it's like tinted in some ways, right? That's an outline. That's, we can put this to that, right? Outline size. This is like pretty manga-ish. I mean, I feel like my eyes are like less... My eyes are a little bit too... I mean, the possibility is always to like kind of tint my eyes, I guess. I need chromatic aberration, maybe? We need this edge detection... Maybe like that? No? It's like explicitly writing all the highlights in. Too much outline visible. Okay, hold on. You know, this is pretty close to what I had. If I can get a crosshatch. Can I get a crosshatch? I might be able to get a crosshatch. Hold on. That's a particle. I mean, that is heart particles everywhere, right? Like, sparkles. Okay, the sparkles are actually not, wrong. It was very funny that there's, sparkles and the manga this is a little bit more manga, right? Like the sort of like weird sparkle filter thing, right, going on, like okay, I got this. All right, what's the can we have a, I mean, obviously, you know, there's the oh god, those actually look kind of weird. Speed, okay, well, if we both make them black, right? Oh, but they're edge detected. It comes in the wrong time compared to the other one, right? Yeah. Yeah, so it looks kind of purple, which is not exactly what we want. Can we get a crosshatch? Like, this is kind of the world of horror thing, right? Like, you know, we got it, you got the pixels. Maybe a little bit of like... No. Okay, maybe blur? Maybe literally just blur. No, I mean, that's pixelation. Blur? That's motion blur. Honestly, the blur is not bad. Mango and punchy girl. I can add in a little bit of pink too, you know. We want to make this sort of like weird, just the weird random splash of, I don't know, maybe it's not, the random like splash of pink is not canon, but like, you know, it's, you know, it goes against the canon of the thing, but it, you know, it gives you an idea, right? We're getting there. I think this is like actually a reasonable. Wait. Okay, there is of course something we need as well, right? Like, you gotta. You gotta do this, right? Like, you know, this is a very important, that's a very important part of the effect, right? I don't know, is there like, maybe we get like a, I mean, shit. Okay. That's too much. Too much. Too much. Just a little bit of here. That's too much. None. Grain. No line, no. Just stop with the... Stop that's not the... Okay. Little... There we go. Hello. A little bit of monitor fisheye, yeah. All right. We're doing every single one of these things known to man. Well, welcome to me murdering your bitrate. It's the Kari hour. What in God's teeth is going on here? It's just like your 90s animes. That's we're just making the TV. It's macro dosing, yeah. I need one of those CRT TV things that I can just like have this zoom out and be like, all right, now I think this is cooking. I think this is cooking. All right. All right. What I'm going to do, because like, I don't want to here. All right, now it is saved for posterity forever. It's your 90s barely held together. The CRT coil wine noise. I mean, I guess we can do CRT coil wine noises. I guess I can also edit myself so I actually sound the part a little bit like Serial Experiments Kari, yeah. I went into the wire and I turned myself into an anime girl. I need to... I miss CRTs. Where are my old CRTs? It's funny to think that I was once in Technicolor. Once upon a time, I was in Technicolor. I guess I can also... Hold on. What does happen? What happens if I do the thing? If I... This is, I guess this uses screen lighting for my stuff, right? So yeah. Okay, hold on. There's a better way to do this. I can be like I should talk to some audio people about what the play right on time. I should turn it back to like some sort of like piano-ish thing. Okay. Maybe, yeah. Got that BGM going too. Hold on. Time to cook. I think this is low, right? Like it's a little low, but it is kind of at maximum. So I think what we need to do is put a little bit of just a tiniest fucking bit of gain on it, like a tiny fucking amount of gain, like a tiny, just the weeest ass gain. Hold on. Dude, I feel like it's a little bit. Yeah, boost it a little bit. There you go. I think that's okay. Motion, okay. They have motion blur. I don't know the motion. I think you can do motion. I think there's some amount of motion trails in this, but like, you know, we got the... I don't know what... This is supposed to be a Subnautica stream, and then actually I just subjected you to a bunch of ads, and then now you're back, so, but hello. I know, I'm just cooking up different stuff, but, you know, we got ourselves a... We got ourselves a CRT. Welcome to the CRT Akari show. Peak Subnautica stream. Yeah, this is the peak Subnautica stream. This is like the best Subnautica stream we ever... Okay, I'm doing the Subnautica stream because I'm trying to make sure that my 2PC setup can work. Right? I could put myself... Honestly, I could put myself like this on like a little TV in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. As opposed to the bottom left corner on the screen, which is the TV I can put myself on. Okay, well, what if I do that? Hold on, what happens? What happens if that happens? Should I push the button? Oh, I see. Well, it's cut off. It's cut off by the vignette. Get to the freaking game already. Yeah, no, I know. Get the freaking game already. How about, okay, well, what actually happens if I actually push this button? I think the way I have it written right now, like, all of the stuff is gonna kind of go away, and, like, it's gonna look very weird for a little bit, but I'm gonna press the button. I'm gonna see what happens if I press the button. Yep, that's kind of exactly what I expected. I'm basically just here now, and then, like, you know, we've got... And you guys are so... Okay, that's exactly what happened. We are, in fact, in the world of the thing, right? Like, this is the CRT. And then chat is so kind of washed out and bleached that can't actually see anything that you are saying at all, right? Per rainbow, it's lacking in color. Yeah. That's right, this is... We went back so far in time, we canceled Pride, I guess. They don't, you know. It's just black and white television. Happy Male Mental Health Month, yeah, yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, no, everything is, we got our bleached chat and everything. The Male Mental Health Month. I had a thought about males, and then it went completely out, so I'm... Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that whatever kind of, like, half-baked thought that was, like, cooking in the oven about males is just, like, decided to, like, be like, no, I'm not gonna be here about I'm not gonna be... Don't touch the snails. The immortal snail that if you touch it, you die. You die immediately. That snail? Yeah, that snail? Is that the snail that you don't want me to touch? Is it? The very same? A goose. Maybe a black and white snail. Well, don't lick the screen. It could get lead poisoning. They didn't figure out not to put that in. Thank you for the prime sub. Thanks. Oh, thanks, Whistle Man God. A goose. I'm so loony that put me on the $1 coin. That's right. That's right, I'm the queen of it. And apparently now I'm dead too. Actually, I think they put the king on the $1 coin too. The loon. I'm showing off my, like, the hag energy of, like, having to fight not to say $1 bill. Once upon a time, us Canadians had $1 bills, but that was before the Birds of Canada series. Oh, back in my day, the Birds of Canada series of the Canadian currency, you know, was the best ones that ever happened. You know, we had all the various birds. You know, we had the letters of the name of the country in, like, a tall font in the background, and... You know, didn't have any of these, like, newfangled serifs. Like, just a plain old, you know, Canada and a sans serif font in front of a bunch of birds. By the way, you know what kind of serifs the font had? Oh, that's gonna be so fun. I'm not gonna be able to resist doing that. Like, For being like this out of practice, I get a little bit of like the juice back if it's a shit post, right? Like, you know, you just like the sort of like the natural shrimpish urge to be able to like play whatever kind of weird shit post is there is here. I don't need to like say like, oh yes, you know what Seraph it was, Sans under, yeah, I can literally just like, no. It's just it's perfect. It's blessed. You're too old. Well, hold on. Let me do something that's let me do something that's a little bit more your speed, like, you know. Ninth, yeah, that's exactly it. Ninth, yes. Correct. That, yeah, that's the symphony number. Thanks next time. Thanks for coming in and like you know, showing it off exactly. I've been sealed in the device, time to turn it off. No. All right. This is extremely silly. This is so, what the frick is going on? Okay. This is not actually as bad as the time that I end up making out with myself on stream. So, you know, it could be worse. The event, yeah. Mm-hmm. That did happen. And then I got censored, which is, you know, by the... It's like, unlike you blue-haired liberals, I can... Please, people... Some people have emotes of that. No, I just did it. Like, it's just a clip, you know. Like, literally, if in my clips, it's, like, just there. I think it's one of my, like, top 3... I just did it live on stream. Just... For free. Well, I mean, like, it's not really free if it's your time. No, I went ahead and I did it. Yes, number 4. Yeah, exactly. We are number 4. Wait. Yeah, no, like, literally. Is funny joke clip you know, me with myself and I. It turns out that 3D is very powerful. 2D is very powerful, but the things that 2D people have to like do to mimic a fraction of the power of 3D. It's a good thing that people are not power hungry. This stream gonna make a great clip. Yeah, just one clip. It's not clips, they're magazines. Honestly, you know, VTubers have both clips and magazines. That's true. I pick up the VTuber magazines every time I go to Japan. You just literally go into you know, any bookstore, and then they have like the VTuber fashion magazine or whatever, like it's the VTuber mode. But I think they had two. I think we had 2 VTuber magazines. And then I think one of them stopped publishing, like in Japan, which means like we're cooked, it's over, we're done, the medium's over, the party's done, we have to go home, we have to take our ball, we just like, it's cooked, right? Like we had 2 magazines, now it's 1 magazine, and then at this rate, we're gonna have 0 magazines, and then there's just not a medium anymore, nobody's gonna be anime, and we have to go back to like being like all the daily boring drudgery of being like a weird, you know, just a flesh human walking in our little flesh body to our flesh jobs on the flesh subway, you know, and then you know, you clock into your flesh work, and then your flesh boss comes over and is like, hello, you know, the flesh employee, have you done your flesh TPS reports? And you're like, oh well, you know, I had like a you know, flesh weekend at the flesh, like, you know, just mowing the flesh lawn at the, you know how it flesh is in these economic flesh times. I don't even know what clip that is, and I'm afraid to ask. The fuck was going on here? I know whether I want to know. And I'm too scared to listen to my own voice, so ha! Fucking flesh capitalism, yeah, uh-huh. We're in flesh stage flesh capitalism, yeah, mm-hmm. You used to call me Hey, babe. Want to join my flesh subway? That's right. I get built way over budget and several years behind schedule. And also I'm made of flesh. And one of those things is true. Doesn't mean that all of them can't be true. And I make better sandwiches than, like, whatever is going on at the non-flesh version of it, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. I was trying to attach something to my tongue so I could do this. I was trying to lift weights. So yeah, now I'm actually pumping iron. Hold on. That's not working. That's not my chin. Wait a minute. Wait, can I om-nom? Is that a thing that can be done? Hold on. Because that's right, you can wait, you can do... Isn't there... Okay, there's like a... Isn't there a setting to be able to, like, put it in through the layers of you, right? Like, hold on. Item layers? Yeah, you can do this now because we're just all powerful, right? All right, well, how does this happen? How does this happen? Item layers. Hold on. Item layers, Pin assets between layers. Long click on to open the settings menu. Pin to specific. Okay, hold on. Wait, I can just pin to my tongue? Eh? Uh-huh. Ow. Ow. Oh, I'm so oversaturated. Hold on. Back session goes here. What? Okay. Done? Yeah. Split light to the item. Okay. Okay, so there's a back section that goes behind. Oh, wait. That's right. You can split live 2D models. So my whole thing with, like, being, like, inside the jump. You can do that now. Oh, okay. All right. No, that makes sense. You can be inside. I see. Hold on. Okay, but, like... Model volume? Everything has a volume now? They've just made everything doable. Wait, but like... Wait, how do I pin it below? I'm a fool. Hold on. I wanted to eat the jellyfish, and then it didn't actually let me eat the jellyfish because I was like trying to figure out how to. Oh, hold on. All right, wait. Put item in model. What? Oh. Hold on. What? Oh, you know what? Wait. Never mind. Between layer item pinning. Okay. Only pin to layers below item. Okay. Always in front of model. Okay. If two items... The model doesn't have... Wait, is this me or is this... No? Okay. Wait. This is for, putting regular items. Click and hold the menu. Oh, shoot. Okay, stop. Stop moving. Okay. Click and hold the thing. Alright. I'm clicking and holding. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to play with my toys. I'm trying so hard to... I'm trying to eat chat, okay? Can somebody give a... Can you give a girl... sometimes you just want to eat the... You know... The clear representation of your chat and also, you know... And also, like, that... The Ultra Beast from... Pokemon... Sun and Moon. Like, sometimes you just want to do that. Configure. Where is... What? I feel... Okay. Am I going what? Am I... Hold on. I feel like I'm... Am I taking global item settings? Okay. Remember expressions? What? Okay, like, I feel like I'm taking item controls. Flipped. I can flip. Layer groups? Is this what is going on? No? Cancel? What is... Okay. The entire thing says, put item in model. There's a thing that is supposed to put item in model, and then I can't put item in model. Where is the place to go put the item in model? There's no picture of where put item in model is, but they just say like, oh yeah, no, you just click on put item in model, and then there's no like place to click on the put the item in model. So it's like, oh, guess what? You can put the item in model, and then like, yes, you can definitely just click on the button that says put item in model. No, it's not that. It's just the menu for the, it's not even my mouth. It's like, you know, it's the, it's just not literally the option that they claim is there, but do not include, like, they have screenshots, but they don't actually have screenshots of the thing. Put item between layers. Yeah, they just don't have put item in model. You can put yourself around. All right. Hold on. Hold on. Where's the... It's just telling me that this thing exists, and then it's not... I'm so gaslit. I'm so gaslit. I'm so incredibly... I'm so gaslit. It says, like, from this menu, just the turn on, put item in model. Also, my ads manager just disappeared and, you know, yeeted itself into nothingness, and that is, pretty scary. If the fact that, like, if a part of my thing just literally just yeeted itself and disappeared. Now I'm like, is the stream live? Does this stream still exist? Are we here? Is anything real? Do I exist? Am I a being? Are you real? Chat, are you real? Chat, is any of this real? You can't prove that you're real, but you can hear me. No, it's time to wake up, card. Okay, I've been having so much, like, fun, I guess? Hold on. No, I mean, this is the thing, right? Put in between layer. Front section goes here. Okay. Wait. Did I figure it out? It's in my neck. It's now like a weird bib thing. Oh. Yeah, behind my teeth. Cool. Wait, no, it's in front of my mouth now. Wow. Okay, that's horrifying. Kel horror. Hold on. Let's see. Pin mouth inside. Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. There is some weird stuff going on there. Hold on. There's a lot of weirdness going on with, like, the way... Okay. Hold on. That should not be locked. Oh, okay. There you go. Turns out my mouth is weird. Oh. Oh. But I can now eat you. Look at that. Oh, hold on. I have saved this this preset, so actually we can leave I can go into basically any other thing to like here. Oh, that's actually no, I want it from my don't oh my god. Yeah, okay. Actually, that's exactly where I want to be. Oh. It's all blinky and stuff. Hold on. And also, you know, well, oh god, the tongue. Oh. No, no. You just saw Fetterman at the airport? Well, I'm eating chat, right? You want to leave? Sorry, what? What? What is it? John Fetterman? Want to leave because John Fetterman? Here you. Just jelly to the head. Whee! Jelly to the head. All right, I think we're we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out what's going on. Please stop. Okay, fine. I mean, he's a big man. You know what? It's been an hour and a half. I could actually play Subnautica 2. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I could actually play a video game. Holy crap. It's a video game that I could play. And now I can play the video game on, like, whatever settings I want without having it, like, completely nuke my everything because, yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're totally we're winning. I'm just gonna win and play the game of Subnautica 2 that my world was stolen from me by a cat and a snake. It was fine. But like yeah, I did get stolen. Did I make that more expensive? I thought I made that more expensive. Hold on. I guess I have to, Okay. All right, fine. You get your way this time. You get your I'm gonna do it. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You'll get your get some. I don't even know what getting your get some is, but like, you know. Blech. Oh, that's broken. Hold on. Also, you know, come to my lair. I can do that now. I can do that again. Okay, but I can also play Minesweeper eventually when I actually like figure out what was going on with the. Everything breaks every single time on stream. There's no exception. Like everything is broken. Everything is just like, you know, it's just all. It's all busted. Nothing works. All of the things. It's all nonsense. It's all borked. You know. Let's see, is there... I feel like that's gotta, like, have some way to, like, load. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. What? Alright, there you go. Alright. Whoop. Whoop. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's bright. I'm gonna peek out here. Hello. Hi. You can see me in the little corner there. Underneath the Minesweeper. The Minesweeper of an expert variety that is gonna bust out and minesweep. I'm sweeping those mines. We got them sweeping. We got them sweeping. Alright. 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 This is the fate that has befallen me. Every single time. Alright. One day, this will be a Subnautica stream. One fateful day, 10 million years from now, Subnautica will happen, or some manner of, like, you know, game that wasn't written in the last, like... I guess it would be written in the last, like, 300 years. How the heck did NetHack get another... I don't know. This still boggles my mind. I think, like, NetHack has the longest, like, active development cycle of any video game. Like, literally, they just, like, released a new major version, what is it, like... 39 years after their first release, right? Like, it's pretty, that's pretty wild, man. Like 39 years and you're putting out new major versions. Like, it's like, hey guys, did a patch. If I was 20 when I wrote the first patch, I'd be 60 now. My entire soul left. Like, imagine playing video games on Twitch. I mean, it's very funny actually. Like, I feel like the best, like, streams kind of like it's like on the Twitch of old, weren't you forced to play a video game? And so people would, like, kind of just do the most weird nominal amount of video gaming in order to technically fulfill the requirement of having to play a video game a little bit, and then they would just not, like, it's like, how much video game is, like, a tiny amount of video game that you need to pretend to be, you know, streaming. That's all very funny to me. This is a 50-50. Yep, it was a 50-50 that did not go my way. Well, sometimes life gives you lemonade. It turned into Justin, yeah. Uh-huh. I don't know that, like... Wait. Okay, so if you put Justin Ignacio and Justin Khan next to each other, right? Is it Justin and the cooler Justin? I mean, like, I guess Justin... The Justin TV Justin is the cooler Justin. Your first interaction with Justin? It's like, holy shit, I saw Justin at the airport. He's run for Senate. Alright, how are we... 62. Kenyano. A microprocessor walks into a bar. 100011. He's funny joke. He's funny topical meme joke for youth of today. They like the you'll see they like the reference. Lagging in the late night. This feels a fucking fever dream? What? I don't know. This is just Tuesday. It's just Tuesday here, right? I don't know what to tell you. Welcome to Tuesday. It's actually literally Tuesday, right? Like, so, like, you know, when I say, like, for you, you know, for you, but for me it was Tuesday. Yeah, it turns out, yeah, no, it's Tuesday. Does that make this the only... That make this the only day that I can stream like this? Is like, you know, well, you know, I have to be, you know, for me it was Tuesday. Like, it was the only thing I can say. It's Tuesday on the East Coast, yeah. For you, the day you came to my stream was Monday. But for me, it was Tuesday. It's Tuesday, my dudes. They choose my day until I... I actually don't know what happens after that, but, you know. Why would I take a 1/3 chance? Okay, alright. Well, I guess we're making Minesweepers now. It's Yu's day. It's Flesh Day. You are at the Flesh office. It's the Flesh Day of the week. You look up at the flesh hand on the flesh clock, and you wonder how many flesh until you can at least go to your lunch break for today, because they're serving your favorite flesh. It's your favorite flesh today. Flesh with envy. You look at the other flesh workers in their flesh cubicles. And you say, today, I will not flesh without first fleshing my own flesh. A custom all 999s. Yeah. I mean, that's easy, right? Like, you know, it's like, it just every single thing is a mine, you win automatically, yeah? I look at the fleshlight and think, where's the flesh switch? I need to turn the flesh off. I had the... I think... Why am I like this? Okay. So... I don't know. My wheels are turning about, like, you know, I was like, okay, is the thing like, is the thing that I was about to, like, just say, like, am I getting into the author's barely concealed, like, fetish territory? Like, is that not a thing to do? I feel like it's just technology. And it's like, no, I think I will save that for... I will save the thing I was going to say, which is, in fact, so incredibly tame that it's not actually a problem to talk about it on Twitch. Right? Okay. I'm winning off of the, you know, being so incredibly weird that nobody has thought that it's even something that you should, you know, potentially censor or ban, right? It's like, it turns out that if your interests are real, like, okay, well, okay, let's say somebody, theoretically, really, you know, was super into, like, you know, sidewalk tiles, right? And then, like, you know, you could walk around and then just be walking on some sidewalk tiles, and it's like, oh man, this is the good stuff. It's like, you know, it's got that little, like, crease where they, like, you know, laid the cement in such a way that, like, you know, it's imprinted in this, like, just, it's got that, like, one, like, you know, inch away between, like, the crease between there and then the next tile, and it's like, it's just, they got it just right, and it's got that, like, almost straight edge, but then, like, the weird jagged tapering over at the side, and then, like, and then, wait, this is a guy? What? What do you mean? Wait, there was a guy? Okay, well, I mean, that's the thing, right? It's like, you know, if what you're into is sufficiently, like, strange that none of the people who could have possibly have, like, done anything about it have thought to, like, ban it, then, like, the world is really your oyster at that point, right? You can just go around and there's, like, just ton of whatever it is everywhere. And, you know, you're actually, like, in a really great situation then, right? So I don't know. Like, I feel like this is a great invitation to become very attracted to the mundane, but, like, you know, the unusually mundane, I guess, like, the you know, it will serve you well. Yeah, I think this was, yes, we cooked here. Yeah. I can make myself wood print like the card. Yes, there's a wood print Kari now. You can get your own wood print Kari from Riff Runners. We have the wood Kari. We had the gold Kari, and now we have the wood Kari. You can, in fact, get the wood Kari. Can I make myself wood? I guess I can make myself wood print. Hold on. Yeah, let me. I should make the special announcements. Like, yeah, let's. Did you know that you can now get yourself and I will yeet myself out of the. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Oh, yeah. just go randomly, you know, randomly dark for some reason. Okay, hold on. Let's how do we want to, how do we do wood print? Well, I can throw, oh no, I'm glowing. All right. Okay. Okay. What's a good auburn shade of wood? That's everything. Hold on. It's brown manga filter. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, it's basically brown manga filter. Hold on. All right. Oh no, that's because I can go black and white. It may be weirdly hard to actually to do black and white and then tint yourself afterwards, I think. Maybe if I... Maybe? That's a little too purple. Make me sepia toned. I mean, the main one is just like the, this, right? Like, You know, I can do the... Okay, hold on. I guess I can just tint myself. Eat the straights. Hold on. It turns out that they make it, like, weirdly hard to do brown manga filter. If I can, oh, okay. Cancel. Okay. I can just do the anime thing, and then I can make myself brown. That sounds, sounds unintended in some form of context, but, yeah. I can do this, and I can... This is, a great thing to just, like... Alright. Sure, make myself... You can get wooden curry. What if I make my... It's more oak. Oh my god, that's too much. That's too much, too much, too much, too much. Too much, 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 too much. Just a tad, yeah, okay. Bit brighter, yeah. Twit longer, yes. They paywall twit longers. That's the thing to write a twit longer about. Yeah, I guess a bit brighter. Hold on. I guess not the entire thing, right? Oh my god. Higher saturation, maybe. Lower saturation? I guess wood is not terribly saturated. Gamma. That's what I want. That's sort of like wood. Why is shrimp and root beer? Because you can get mead in wood. From Riff Runners. Use code KARI. So, yeah. There. Yeah, I'm basically wood. And manga. And sparkly. Hello. Welcome. I guess the bubbles are very root beer. I do love root beer. It's quite nice. It is my go-to soda, so it's correct. Everybody switch to Google Dockies? Yeah. It's true. Look, you can't... Problem with twit longers is that you... Actually, I don't remember the twit longer days. Do I like birch beer? I like birch beer enough that I went to get, like, the cob bottles, like... Is it cob bottles? I guess cob bottles are the ones the ramen comes in. Those, like, weird, like, sort of stopper bottles. Like, the big, like, 2-liter ones that are glass, and then you get, like, birch beer, basically, from, I think, from Quebec, right? Like... Yeah, I'm maroon for an amazing reason. I mean, Taiwan has sarsaparilla, you know, I feel like the Taiwanese sarsaparilla drink is, like, almost the same. Like, I mean, it's kind of cooler in some ways. It's, like, some form of something. You find a wooden statue of me. It's funny you should say that. I've been sitting on, like, you know... actually finally doing my YouTube video where I, you know, talk about how all VTubers are just, like, kind of ancient Greek mystery cults for, like, a while now, and it's like, okay, well, like, I have stopped talking about this thing because I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be like, hey guys, I'm gonna do the thing, and you're gonna hear, I'm totally gonna do this thing every moment now, and, like, you know, then not have a thing, right? Like, yeah. You play the entertainer? Can I play the entertainer? I don't know. That's a... Hold on, that's wrong. Is there like an old-timey piano? There's like a weird delay on the like monitoring of the piano, so it's just like I play the note and it's like it comes in just a moment later. I'm like, I'm being so thrown off. Like if this was a rhythm game, I would be like, you know, beside myself. Bell the Whale is the Mithras, yes. And you know, you get kind of, you know, the thing with like a lot of VTubers is that there's a ton of like local household gods, right? I think the actual kind of like the part of the sort of thing that I'm like getting at a little bit more with it is that like in fact like the people who pilot VTuber models are kind of like oracles or prophets of like, you know, basically like if you think about what a Vestal Virgin is, it's like essentially an agency VTuber, right? Like you know, you basically, you know, go live, you know, people come with their like, you know, super chats asking what the Athena wants to say, like what the Athena says, and then you like talk and then you put on a voice and then you're Athena for a while, right? Like and then you go home and then it's how it works, right? Like I mean, and then of course that's Athena, right? Like so yeah. I'm mixing up stuff. My it's been a while. Sorry, it's not the Vestal Virgins, it wouldn't be Athena. But like, you know what I mean? It's somehow already Tuesday for me, but like basically this is it, right? Like you have the because the gods themselves like are kind of in some tale somewhere. And so, you know, obviously you don't have somebody like come and show up and be like, "Oh, yes, I turns out I'm Zeus and I also, you know, screwed your neighbor's you know, wife's you know, dog's roommates sixth cousin, you know, Minerva." Okay, yeah, and this is the thing, right? Like, you know, and then you get like all the people kind of like, you know, doing the sort of god RP, and then like maybe some of the stuff is actually reflected like real life, and like you ask them questions and they give you answers, and then like, you know, they get the money, and then in return, like, you know, you get omens for like, you know, it's like, oh, mighty VTuber, if you take this super chat for me, I would like to achieve, you know, conquest on my next expedition, you know, against my calculus like midterm exam, right? Like, you know, this is the way that it works, right? Like, you know, you bring tithes, and then they interpret the words of the gods to because, you know, it's like, and then, you know, maybe some people are like, well, you know, nobody has seen the gods. Like, the gods are not, like, kind of really, like, actually kind of real in that sense. But it's like, you know, you do, like, beseech them, right? It's like, you know, and then, you know, you just go down to your local. I mean, wow, is better than, like, you know, just going down and, like, binging another season of the Iliad, right? Like, you know, from the... Please just bless my... Exactly! That's true! Please bless my fortune at the gambling den! Yes. Shall I go to war with Thebes this summer? Answer Hazy. Ask again. Also, by the way, as literally Charybdis, I am in fact the daughter of Poseidon, so, yeah. Also not upon you, and then we'll finally actually play some amount of Subnautica. So yeah, we got some ads. You know, the mid rolls are upon us. I'm gonna actually like take a little bit of a dehydration and stretch and somewhat that kind of break. So we are in fact going to throw for real when the ads start. Yes, I did finish the Minesweeper. I'm gonna throw for real actually FR. In fact, don't start to turn the filters off when I start. Of course not. Of course not. Why would I do that? Why would I be? Why would I not? Why would I not be brown for an amazing? Wait. Maple? I don't know. Maple for an amazing reason. Where the beagle vomits up a French flag. Okay, actually we're in ads. Ha 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 ha. Baguette. I can say that because I'm actually half Quebecois. Ha 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 ha. Baguette. Do they eat baguettes in Quebec? Probably. Okay. Some of you may be back, and then actually some of you might be subscribed as well, so like, you know, you don't necessarily have ads. For those of you who are subjected to the next 25 seconds of ads, shit, I have 15 seconds to think of something to say. That Liberty, actually, that's very unoriginal. Fnord, yeah. Fnord. Bye, capitalism. Bye. Also, the BGM super loud. Okay, all right. We made the BGM louder. Cool, and actually now Subnautica exists, and I don't know what happens if I turn on Subnautica with all these filters on, but, you know, we'll see what happens. Hold on. A gas mask they used to cut onions. Okay. Alright, we're gonna... Alright, let's sub the Nauticas. For some reason. Alright. Single player game. Survival. Let's go to the... Do I just punch the button? Oh yeah, there we go! Okay, that's very funny. It's just like, it's, we're just here. Sure, it's Subnautica. Yeah, that's Subnautica. This is like a very easy way to see Subnautica. Thanks, it's Subnautica. I did start of Subnautica, some Maple Nautica, yeah, started as a promo. It's actually really hard to see what the fuck is going on in this game. Shouldn't Subnautica be bluer? Shouldn't I be bluer? Fine.
Body print complete.
Body print complete.
Implant reset to factory settings.
Do not play Sepia Subnautica. They say I'm suffocating, but you can't see the oxygen anyway.
Above human maximum. Projected lifespan 13 minutes. Adaptation required.
Okay, I don't know whether... Hold on. I think we're getting double audio. Is that true? Oh yeah, we're getting double audio. Are we getting double audio? I think we're getting double audio. Here. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Double the audio, double the power. Now you're playing with power, Nintendo power. I mean, it would be a good bit, but I'm not that sadistic. I'm only a little bit I'm like slightly sadistic as a treat. I feel like I should at least pretend to have the game being playing, but like, you know, actually, I've already done this before, so it doesn't matter. Highly pressurized air is destroying your lungs. It's true. Oh yeah, that's right. 2 PC setup, therefore we got the weird thing going on. Okay, actually, I want to... I'm gonna be a little bit less of a weird jerk about this, and okay, what if I do this? Interesting. Hold on. Interesting. Okay, does that... Is it not... Okay. Huh. Is everything opaque? Okay, hold on. Actually, I don't know. Now I'm just like having more curiosity about like how... There we go. I mean, it's still brown because that's not actually in the thing. Here. Okay. Okay. Stop being brown. The